More Spider-Man
2. Enter Electro. That's it, right?
Yeah, so I found out that while playing through Enter Electro, the title is Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. Because it's like we're entering the age of Electro. It's very crazy. Oh, hey. It's the method behind my madness.
Oh, this is how you did it.
Yeah, so if you don't want to play the game a grand total of 4 times, sometimes more, depending on the unlockables you want to try and get, and you just want all the comic books, put in the code, funnily named, No Enjoyment,
Excelsior!
to unlock every version of every level for every difficulty.
Oh, thank you.
This means you can go to any level that has a comic book on a different difficulty, go and get it, come back to the main menu.
Nuff said.
Get what you need. There you go. That is the way around having to play the game 4 to 5 times to unlock everything.
At least there's mercy.
At least there is mercy. Speaking of codes, we got one more. Cerebro.
Excelsior!
Cerebra unlocks all the training modes with the X-Men.
Ah.
So we're actually going to take a look at those. There aren't too many, and I'm going to speed up a majority of them just because, you get the idea within a few seconds. But this is the stuff that Beast told you about at the beginning of the game. Hey, you want more training? Well, come here. The code I put in unlocked all of these. Normally, you would have to start with web swinging, and you go through a little mini campaign to unlock all the others. So this one is just, for the sake of example. Yeah.
Well, Spider-Man, I see you've decided to take advantage of Beast's offer to train in our state-of-the-art danger room. This exercise will test one of your greatest abilities, web swinging. To complete this mission, you'll need to turn all of the green...
It's a convincing Patrick Stewart.
It is. It's actually really close. Not the Sir Patrick Stewart, but pretty decent actor.
Sounds like Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart.
Exactly.
Okay, Prof, this should be a piece of cake. I was born for this sort of thing.
Alright, so here you go. Here's your tutorial, your advanced tutorial on how to web swing. I think you know how to do it by now. Whee!
Spider-Man Solid VR missions.
I knew you would make that comparison because I did too.
It's so
VR
obvious.
missions.
I mean, it's training. It's so clearly what it is.
It's the X-Men Danger Room, aka VR missions. So, yeah, if you want to do a little bit of extra stuff, if you want to see 2 more X-Men, like, let's say you're an X-Men fan and you're like, oh, shoot, they got the rights to them? They got to write the 3. So you have Professor Xavier, you got Rogue, and you got Beast. Those are the only X-Men in this game.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Excellent work, Spider-Man.
But, yeah.
This mission utilizes another of your web abilities, the web yank. You can pull both enemies and some objects.
Seeing a character like that say web yank is something I didn't know I needed / didn't need.
I just pulled a web yank before I came here.
Very good, Spider-Man.
Sounds easy enough. Are you gonna do that talking in my head thing? So creepy.
I intend to do just that, Spider-Man.
Okay, then.
Yes. Good.
Yes, good.
Glad we're in agreement.
So this is something I actually didn't know you could do in the game. You can web yank in different directions.
Ah.
So the game actually is teaching me something. It's a bit too late, but it's there.
Web yank left by pressing diagonal.
That's what happens when you go into a game unprepared.
Apparently, like, there's a lot of stuff I didn't know you can do in this game, because as an 8 to 10-year-old when this game came out, I was just like, push the button that punches people. And, it's that easy. But yeah, you can web yank to the left, to the right. It's very funny when it happens, because they just ram right into the wall and just disappear.
I can either kick a dude in the stomach so that way he's winded, or I can throw him into the wall and smash his mandible.
You can also yank them over your head.
Very useful.
So that's like, okay, that's kind of neat.
Peter, I asked Beast where you were all day, and he said you were yanking dudes at the professor. You want to explain that, or do you just want to let it sit as is?
Meanwhile, Professor Xavier in your head is just like, don't rat us out. So, okay.
You're going to be yanking a lot more dudes when we get down to it, I mean.
This mission.
I think Rogue finally talks in this one.
You must make it
She doesn't get too many lines, but... And I didn't know she could fly. I mean, this is what happens when I don't watch the animated series.
She's like Vanna White. Just, you know, smiling, present them. It's like,
Oh, she doesn't talk in this one. She only gets like 3 lines, so... she'll eventually get to talk. It's mostly Professor X. But yeah, this one just shows you, if you're in a stationary position, web shoot to a different place, and then you just go all over the place. That's what they're teaching you. Easy stuff.
Wait, there's no top floors?
The crazy part is, a lot of the stuff that you're doing here, you don't have to do too often in the game anyway.
In this mission, Spider-Man, you will practice using your L2 targeting.
I guess they put a lot of work into this.
They did!
To make sure that you know how to play our short-ass game.
Yeah, I think the crazy part is, this is just off and away in a training center
Only
somewhere.
the green targets. You'll fail the mission if you hit the red ones.
Simple enough. Do I get a prize for this? I could use a stuffed rabbit for my girl.
You have a girl?
Yeah. He's married. It's crazy. You wouldn't think it by the personality we gave him, but man. Guy actually put a ring on it.
I don't know, yeah. He's got, oh, don't worry, we're just kind of going through something. She just is just staying with her mom and, you know, cleaned out her dresser and all that, but...
Yeah, she went to her mom's in a different state. Ooh, Peter, ooh. That doesn't sound good, brother.
What's this folder on the table? Oh, that's what, full of nothing. Just some papers.
Why are there multiple copies? One with a post-it note saying, "Please sign it, Peter."
This looks interesting.
This is to practice your zipline ability, Spider-Man. These are the only places you may touch. If you touch anywhere else, you fail.
All or nothing, huh, lady? All right, I'll give it a whirl.
Oh yeah, you can't web swing either for this one.
Trying to make this easy, eh? Stand back, people. I'll be back in a
Well, then I fucking quit. Takes off the helmet and throws it on the ground. It's stupid! Bullshit!
Right,
Fucking hate this!
I actually really like this mission. I failed it like 4 times. Like, this is the first one I actually failed because they weren't kidding. Kid gloves are off. They're being really strict with this. If you move even, like, 1 position past the green, instant fail, you lose. And touching the ground, obviously you lose. You basically have to kind of guess how far you're flying.
It's feeling. It's just, you know...
Yeah.
It's not always mathematical. Sometimes you just gotta go what feels in your heart, man.
It's a leap of faith. And there you go, you win.
It's a calculated leap of faith. Mm-hmm. It's not like there's a ledge that's not on screen that you have to jump to move forward. That's the worst.
Now, here's where it kind of loses me a bit.
More of a challenge, Spider-Man. It helps you to
Yeah,
work
take
on
this
your
gun.
stealth ability.
Shoot this puppy. You have to do it to save the city.
Do it, idiot. You won't.
I can't do it. Well, then you don't have what it takes to be a hero. Then if you're not willing to do anything to save people.
These X-Men are hardcore.
Jeez, Jesus, that's messed up, man.
I can do sneaky.
Magneto was right about you.
All right. This is a stealth mission. You barely have to do stealth in the main game. I think the most stealth you had to do was in the, like, before you fought Hammerhead, where you had to, like, escape from his goons, but you still have to defeat them all. This one is, like, an actual stealth mission.
Hey, this is like that VR missions game, isn't it? No, it isn't, Spider-Man.
Stop comparing it to that. It's not that.
It isn't.
Quit it.
It doesn't help that we have Jennifer Hale here as well, but, you know, just
that doesn't help at all.
stop. No. Hey, no.
So one thing they make clear when you start these training missions is if you hit any red, that is an instant fail. And during that stealth mission, I actually accidentally hit a red space right near the end and lost.
Well, look at what you're wearing.
Exactly.
Instant fail automatically.
This is kind of a silly mission. Survive for 2 minutes, aka don't get attacked or attack for 2 whole minutes. That's how you survive this.
The itsy bitsy spider went round the corner bend. Then when the dudes came, he punched him in the head. Out came the sun and time had expired. And the itsy bitsy spider did the next training level.
And here we go. Okay, yeah, not too bad.
Yay.
And that's all the training missions.
Congratulations!
And guess what you get for all that?
Bravo. Good job. You did it.
You're absolutely right. That's all you get. Yeah, you don't get anything for completing all the training missions. They are...
See, at least in Metal Gear Solid VR missions, you do enough of the missions, you get closer to look at the pretty lady.
Well, no pretty ladies here unless you're a big Rogue fan. I know how many people love Southern Belles, so...
I'm about a 3 out of 10 on a Rogue fan, you know, I'm not, you know.
There are score attacks for all the training missions, or challenge as they're called here, but there is a special cheat specifically for these. You need to name drop Vicarious Visions and get their high scores.
Hiskers.
Excelsior!
So now, every training mission has a high score by a Vicarious Visions employee.
That's neat.
You can try to beat them. Good luck, though. Because, good lord.
They're the devs! They have Game Shark! That's not fair!
The cheating pricks! What do you mean, 200? And, yeah, they actually show up in the records menu now as well. So you have something to shoot for. I can't beat all those guys. They're far too... They care more than I do, let's just say that.
Well, they'd have to. They made the game. I mean, at least they cared about the game that they made.
Yeah!
Yeah.
The last thing is instant action. They just drop you into a danger room with infinitely respawning enemies just so you can goof around. This is the goof-off mode. Like, if you just want to control Spider-Man and you just want to use his moves as much as you want, well, there's a room for that.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that's neat.
All right. I'm okay with that.
There is no ending to it. There is, you know, there is a limit to how big the city can get, but there's no time limit. So this is just a goof-off room. Consider it sandbox mode, in American speaking.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Star Fox 64 had something similar. It gives you like a tutorial, and then at the end it gives you this all-range mode where you can just fly around forever and just get used to everything.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
So here in the gallery, the regular stuff comes back from Spider-Man 1. You get a character viewer. There is more Stan Lee narration. In fact, there's one for every character here. They got their money's worth when it came to using their Stan Lee. Yeah, even the hired goons, the henchmen, they have a narration by Stan Lee.
And to get paid as well.
I was watching a video about the Fantastic Four remake and how terrible it was, Fanforstic.
Yeah, Fanforstic.
You know, because it was one of the only things that Stan Lee decided not to have a cameo for.
Oh, that's a kiss of death.
And, you know, it's like, oh, what's this? Some random Spider-Man sequel to some PlayStation game? Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll give you whatever. Yeah, I'll dedicate an entire couple of days to that. No problem. Sure. Yeah, I'll say whatever you want. Fantastic Four remake? No.
So because I don't want to let that narration go to waste, at the end of the video, you will see all of his narrations for every character in the game. And there aren't any unlocked by What If mode or any other modes. Because we did the training mode, Rogue and Professor Xavier are there, so that's it. That's all the characters you can view. Now, the comic collection, this is going to look a little weird, because I have two save files. One where I used the cheat, and one where I didn't. This is all the comic books you got for beating normal mode the one time. Look at all that missing space.
Just like real life, an incomplete comic collection.
Oh, it hurts. There are so many that are missing. Oh, disgusting. Oh, gross. I hate it. There's also a few missing Bugle headlines that I hadn't gotten when I finished the game initially. This is before I started cheating.
Spider-Man canceled.
Whoa! It's still loud as hell. Don't worry. I'll show you how to get everything. Now, the storyboards This is the good shit. This is what I want to look at. As one who loves looking at behind the scenes for all the games, just like the first one,
Oh yeah.
they give you the storyboards for every animated cutscene that they did. This just reminds me of those old SpongeBob DVDs I used to have that actually showed the making of an episode, and I love that stuff.
It does feel like a DVD menu here. Behind the scenes footage with never before seen storyboards.
This one here is important because there it is. That's the one that was supposed to show off the World Trade Center. Oops.
But we changed it so it wasn't that.
Yep, so just get rid of that storyboard entirely. Cool. Now, here's a cool thing. I didn't know it had this until I started looking into it after I beat the game. There are special illustrations of Spider-Man versus the villains in this game that you unlock per difficulty completion.
Oh, fun. Normal mode, and then we got kid mode,
Yep.
easy and hard. Okay.
So, I don't know about you, but I don't got time for that. So let me show you another cheat.
No, I think we got another 15 minutes here before we gotta go.
Well, let's speed up the process then. There is a cheat specifically for the gallery, and we're going to use that.
Dirk!
Oops. Dirk?
Dirker! Dr. K. Room?
There you go, the dark room.
Excelsior!
Thanks, Dan.
You filthy cheater, you!
I want to think if you put in the code that unlocks everything, it just calls you a filthy cheater.
Mr. Fantastic thinks you are not.
Whoa, that's mean. All right, we're going to speed through all of these comic books because, hey, we got them, at least as far as the Let's Play is concerned. Feel free to pause if you want to read. They're just cool to look at the comic covers. What I didn't know is, you know Sandman? His name is Flint, at least in the movies.
Uh-huh.
He had a different name in the comics that eventually adopted the fake name, Flint Marko.
Rocky?
No, that's not that clever. It's actually like a real dude's name. And you actually find it out, at least I found it out, here in these comic books. So let me see if another Sandman one shows up. He's in here a couple times. They mainly focus on the suits that you get and the enemies you fight. That's where a lot of these comics are coming from. Like fighting Electro, fighting Hammerhead, failing college.
One more day. Oh, that was before this.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's the cover from the Spider-Man PS1 game. Getting married to MJ and an alternate cover with everybody. MJ having Spider Baby. I can't remember what their kid's called. Mayday, I think. Electro fucking dies and then comes back.
Well, yeah.
They never truly die. There you go.
Spidey goes normal! And then after that, he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm back to normal again, okay.
Oh, I'm just a dude. Neat. I looked at so many guides about this unobtainable bugle headline, this one in particular. I looked at, one of those old guides made on like GameSpot or something like that. And they said the only way to unlock this is via the cheat code. It is not attainable through normal means. You have to cheat. So that's probably just an oversight. Oops. But here are all the images. I actually love these, especially the gag they pull for kid mode. Every single one shows a chibi version of the person you're fighting and Spider-Man. Look at that little gecko.
That's cool. All right, that's neat.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. And then beating it on easy mode gets you the normal illustration. So there you go.
Now I'm grown and
There
I'll
you
take
go.
you on for real.
Ooh, that's a terrifying lizard. There's Sandman. He's big and bulky. There's Electro. So that's a fun little detail. Beating it on normal mode gets you a little more stylized. Whoa! More in the Amazing Spider-Man look, which I enjoy.
Jazz hands.
See, it's all about the pageantry with everything Spider-Man. I think that's why he's one of my favorite heroes, is because ain't no way you dodging all that, but you did anyway, so you're the hero.
We're gonna do the Sonic Adventure 1 pose here in a minute if we don't stop this.
And when we get to hard mode, I actually enjoy these too. Old style. We're talking first few comics that came out. This is so 50s.
The ones that have a lot more blood and nudity in them. And...
I love it. Oh my god, in space? And then Hyper Electro here. That's good stuff.
Someone give him a Red Bull. No!
I'm powered by sugar, Spider-Man! We got some costumes.
Costumes! The best part of any Spider-Man game.
Alright, I'm gonna throw this out there to my audience because I couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
Create a Spider is you create the Spider-Man of your dreams, supposedly. You choose a suit that you have unlocked, and you give it up to 3 powers.
Ooh.
I couldn't figure out how to actually use it. Like, I don't know if this is just like a create a character, like make your own Barbie or something like that, but I couldn't figure it out. There is an Easter egg in this little thing where you can press all the shoulder buttons and Spider-Man turns into a wireframe.
Whoa.
And I thought that was an unlockable suit. No, it's just a funny little thing. So, if somebody could tell me how to actually use this suit, because when you leave, there's like no saving it. Once you leave this menu, you're just in the suit you were in. So I couldn't figure it out. I mean, it's cool if it actually did something.
Maybe then you would use it in level select?
Maybe. You have to choose your suit before you go into a level, so yeah, I couldn't really figure it out. But I don't have time or patience to play through this game 4 to 5 times, so let's get all the costumes.
Wash machine.
Excelsior!
There you go. Put them all in the wash. Let those colors bleed.
Oh, they're all purple now! Ah. They all got burned when I put the
Peter Parker's alter ego.
the fiery
the
skull in here,
amazing
whichever one that
Spider-Man.
was.
Spidey's wall crawling and web slinging.
Hey,
combined
Stan,
with his
we got a
super
few more
strength
lines for
and
you to
his
read.
amazing
Can you do one for
agility to
every
make old
single
Webhead
costume?
one of the
Okay,
most
thanks.
I'll give you 3
spectacular
takes if you want.
around.
He actually would, too.
He would.
He loves talking.
Yeah, about my things and you pay me?
What
Hell yeah.
happens when the Phoenix
He actually
Force
gives a background
merges with
to
one
every single
spider-bitten
suit and
hero,
where it came
a
from.
cosmically
That's good
powered
shit.
headache
I love
for
that.
evildoers everywhere.
This is the Prodigy suit where you smack your bitch up.
Prodigy. A recipe calling for 3-part Spidey, 1 part Thunderbolts, and 1 part huge misunderstanding.
Whoa!
Dusk. Even
Just like
stealthier
Spider-Man
than the
1,
Black
a lot of
Suit,
these
as
suits
Dusk
have
Spidey
different abilities.
strikes out from
And
the
once we get to like the
shadows.
goofball suits, they have like anti-abilities. So this one, you can push a button and turn invisible.
Ooh.
Setup. How original. All of you guys
Spidey is here! I think.
No, man.
I heard him. I heard his
they-
quips. He's somewhere around here. Where's he at?
It's so funny. Oh no, an ambush. Where is he? You can still attack dudes, and they kind of know where you are. And then they just kind of give up. It's just like, oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I thought there was a Spider-Man here.
That's why you need to have education when you hire goons.
Just as the menu tells you, invisibility does not work on bosses. They will always see you, they will always shoot at you, so don't even try it. Missed opportunity, though, in my opinion.
I mean, it makes sense because they can
Yeah.
Made of
definitely,
rubber
like, you know,
insulation may
suss
come in
you out.
handy should Spidey face
I
any
kind of love this.
electrically powered opponents.
In one of the Spider-Man comics, Spider-Man actually had to create an insulated suit to fight Electro, and now it's here. Because there's a lot of things that can shock you, you don't take shock
Spidey
damage on
with
one
a
of the suits.
makeover at the hands of the now legendary Alex Ross.
double jump. Ooh.
Yeah. Jump twice as high. Don't mind if I do.
Alex Ross's Spidey now available in white.
Wow.
Whoa, sell me
Wow.
more, Stan.
For all of you that haven't read Earth X, Spidey was nice enough to model Venom 2's outfit for you.
What's Venom 2?
The sequel, better than the original, I guess?
The Negative Zone is a strange and sometimes terrifying alternate universe, one that can affect a hero in a variety
Well,
of
if
ways.
it's terrifying here, would it mean that it's not terrifying over there?
No, I get you.
The symbiote, now bonded to Venom, used to be Spidey's favorite suit. Well, that is, until he found out that it was alive, of course.
Then he really liked it.
The suit worn by Miguel O'Hara to stand up for justice in the year 2099.
Miguel O'Hara.
Canon event.
Captain Universe, powered by the Enigma Force.
Crazy enough, a lot of the suits that rely on you beating the game twice in a row, so regular game, then new game plus, that unlocks like 5 different suits, one of them being the ultimate Captain Universe suit where you take no damage, deal double damage, and have unlimited webbing. It's insane.
Costume or superhero prank? The Amazing Bagman.
2 web cartridges? Are you mad?
Born in maximum clonage, the Scarlet Spider. Ben Reilly.
Ben Reilly. Riley believes he's Spider-Man.
Oh, that's probably where the name came from, if I had to bet money on it.
When his loved ones are in danger, sometimes there's no time for the full suit.
And that explains why he can only hold 2 web cartridges.
I don't care. Still wear one.
And then he says nothing for Peter Parker. That's so funny.
I don't know who this kid is.
He seems to know Spider-Man a lot. It's really crazy.
I see him around that J. Jonah Jameson fellow a lot. Maybe he's like, his pool boy or something.
Oh, maybe, yeah. All right, we got a few more cheats. We've seen all the costumes. We've seen practically everything. But then there's a few cheats that are just out of pocket. You know, kind of the silly ones like Big Head mode or something like that from the first game.
Ass.
The Easter egg is still here. Type in a cuss word and they don't like that. Yeah, let's try a couple cuss words. What else we got?
Shit.
Balloon. Ooh, shit balloon. Love it.
Oh, no. Don't like that.
Is this how the nerd comes up with his with his colorful language?
What a real shit balloon. What a real fuck fluffy.
I wouldn't mind a fluffy fuck.
AKA smooth lovin'. But simpler words, he doesn't care. It's mainly just the big old cuss words.
The tier 2 swear words.
Mm-hmm. Like if you get tier 2 on the cuss word battle pass, he doesn't like that very much. Bastard.
Well, yeah, real bastard donut, aren't you?
Yeah. Alright, so let's get to the real stuff. There are a couple goofy ones. This one you probably saw coming a mile away because I just mentioned it.
Excelsior!
Yay, big head!
Big head mode is still here. There is also another one. I don't quite know the reference for this one, but typing in Stacy D
Excelsior!
is big feet mode.
Really don't get that reference, I guess.
I have no idea.
I was gonna say Gwen Stacy, but...
Yeah, big head, big feet.
I'm an abomination! Ah!
Oh, that comic series was great, especially when it happened in 2099.
Yellow Hara to stand up for justice.
In the future, we will all have enlarged heads and huge feet!
Like you're trying to tiptoe around and you're kicking over like dumpsters and stuff like that. It's like, oh, oops, jeez. Another code we can use.
Drill here.
Excelsior!
Debug mode's back. But this one's important, I think.
Welcome
We get to see the
believers.
timestamp of the
Stanley
finished
here to
product.
bring you yet another
Ooh.
scintillating
September
tale of
28th,
superhero
2001.
Wow.
That is the official completion date for the product that we all got post 9/11. So just ironing out a lot of the kind of little kinks, but a finished version is right there.
What's got you bounding about? Not a sentinel attack, I hope.
Miguel, why do you sound different?
You don't sound like you want to force a cannon event anymore. It's crazy. And you're not like a werewolf vampire thing.
Well, I tell you, Miguel O'Hara, he's no saint. I don't think he's been canonized.
Oops!
Oh,
Wonderful.
wonderful. That's just great. How am I gonna get
I love that mode in Spider-Man 2. Alright, so this code, I believe it's the same in the first game. I don't remember, it's been so long. But typing in Aunt May is the I don't want to fuck with other codes code.
Excelsior!
Because Aunt May is everything.
There's one more code, though. And we need to name drop the developers again.
Vicarious Visions.
Excelsior!
What if?
It's back.
Play as Superman.
Oh, that would be so funny. That would be great.
Hey, what if? You never know.
Like, just that one thing would be better than the actual what-if mode we got in this game. I don't know if something got lost in translation, or they didn't actually understand what if mode was in the first game, but Vicarious Visions really dropped the ball for what if. So next time on Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, we're gonna take a look at their half-assed bullshit what if mode.
Oh dear.
And how awful it is compared to the first games.
Oh my. That bad, huh?
To give you a frame of reference, when we did what if mode for Spider-Man 1, it was about 20 minutes, and we got a lot of good stuff that changed, a lot of goofy stuff. You know, it was a comedic route.
Right.
The weird route, so to speak, of Spider-Man. These guys took a look at the notes that were made from the first what if and stopped at line 1. See you next time for a waste of my goddamn time.
Well, what if it wasn't?
I would be a lot happier. Let's say that. What if Niskel was happy? What if you were happy? Are you happy?
I'm pretty good.
All right,
I'm,
cool.
I'm fine.
I hope you enjoy What If mode for Spider-Man 2.
What if?
Our mild-mannered, highly intelligent, sometimes neurotic hero of the game. The henchmen live only to serve out the will of their master, and to get paid as well. This enemy is a well-trained urban terrorist with only one mission: eliminate anyone that stands in his way. Herman Schultz used his time in prison to develop vibroshock weaponry. Now he uses them to further his career in crime as the Shocker. These highly trained soldiers are elite weapons specialists and expert hand-to-hand combatants. These guards work for Hammerhead, so beware, Spidey, they're not on your side. Fugitive William Baker hid from the law in an atomic test range, where a freak accident turned him into the Sandman. These 1930s rejects live to follow Hammerhead's mobster ways. Once a two-bit thug, until he had an adamantium plate implanted in his head, Hammerhead now rules the Mafia with an iron hand. Mechanized guardians and maintenance workers, not truly evil, but an obstacle nonetheless. These drones pack huge missiles to destroy intruders. They can detect heat signals with their infrared sensors. Not much of a threat on its own, this drone calls entire squads for help. the lizard, product of a twisted experiment gone wrong. These relics of a time long past have been brought to life by Electro, complete with lightning swords and pneumatic kick. Max Dillon was working on a power line when lightning hit him. Now, by a miracle, he survived and was reborn as the menacing Electro. After merging with the BioNexus device, Electro became pure energy. With nearly infinite power, Hyper Electro will prove Spidey's greatest challenge yet. The beautiful Dr. Watts is a prominent scientist and a world-renowned expert in biomechanics. It's this expertise that allowed her to create the BioNexus device. Blessed, or maybe cursed, with a mutant ability to absorb thoughts and powers through physical contact, Rogue has proven herself a hero again and again as one of the X-Men. Fueled by the dream that mutants and humans can coexist in peace, Professor Charles Xavier formed the X-Men. They're men and women sworn to protect a world that fears and hates them. The X-Men champion the right against the tyranny of man and mutant alike. Dr. Henry McCoy, Ph.D. When he's not conversing with world leaders in biogenetics, McCoy helps to save the world with the uncanny X-Men as the Beast